Might be loud. All right, headphones. I'm sure the music's too loud. I'm gonna go back to the beginning and just. In all likelihood, I'm playing Spotify. I'm doing the Suki Waterhouse, her song that got popular on TikTok, and I'm just playing it radio. But so it's fun. That's just fun. That's fun. That's a fun. All right. Check it. Check it. Well, plug myself. So I'm going to start recording. Oh, I am recording. Great, because, dude, there's no way that YouTube, with their insane copyright laws, doesn't let some like neighborly background music, shut down a whole fledgling channel with one viewer, me. Well, if you aren't me, that's two. I have not been broadcasting for a month, and I had my birthday, and I had my roommate move out, and I'm hoping I can. Now I see whether this guy has the stream where like the audio should be its own recording on this mic, but it is. So I can probably remove that background. Anyway, man, just getting started back into this, I got really excited. Hold on. Set timer for 20 minutes.
20 minutes. Counting down.
That's weird. I've red there and green there. All right. We're back. We are back. I was smelling the oven. It was hot. Man, if you eat meat, much respect if you don't. If you eat chicken, it's just a great deal just to get a big bag of frozen chicken from Trader Joe's, and I'll be able to eat protein. Anyway, that's what I was doing. Back here to cut the G, clean the prisms, talk about trick eyes and ColorAid, color cards, color like as a framework. So, all right, now the music's getting distracting. So interesting. I'm really curious, like, which parts of this get excluded, but I guess I'll turn it off while I cut the G just to ensure. So I'm going to stop. I don't know. This is weird. So the audio that I hear is just my fan, which is really annoying. I'm going to put some like blue on my face. Wow, that was a lot. Red. Huh. Let's go white. And let's go blue up here. Okay. Or a magenta. Red. What I want is cyan, which is going to be the inverse, the complementary color of red. Yes, my friends, here we go. Let's set up the studio. Welcome to Gabe Colors. This is going to be a just complete everything color, like your crazy, goofy, psychedelic, psychosomatic color impacts to the science, neuroscience of cones and rods and night vision and art. So this is one of the today's setup. I got one of these. Do you have one of these? You probably do have one of these. You got one of these, right? These things are really, like, the coolest thing about them, I think, is that they work. Like, my same programmer works for all my lights, all my LEDs. So if I change one, it changes all of them. Let's cut the G out, man. I'm just kind of getting anxious to do that. I'm going to clean the prisms. And what I want to talk about with the prisms is this is the whole Isaac Newton jazz, where he was home for this crazy summer, and it was a pandemic, right? There's a great Radio Lab episode about this whole thing with Isaac Newton. With the prisms, the thing, the Led Zeppelin, the Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon cover with the prism. The thing about the prisms is, oh man, this is cool. I should clean them first. This is a really frustrating thing on Amazon. I'm going to leave them a bad review because I wanted just a box of cleanse wipes, and I got terrible for the environment. Seriously, I'm not. Okay, so my main goal in this whole podcast is not to have heavy breathing. That's like, hey. Yeah, no, that's so if you have feedback for me, what I would love it for you to do is, send me feedback. You can hit me at Gabe Colors on Instagram. Oh, if you want a Hidoku pics made for you, hit at Hidoku on Instagram. Anyway, seriously, I'm just trying to get a rhythm and like just, I think it's good for me. And there's a lot of projects that I really want to activate, and they require that I just know how to do a broadcast. So it's not just it's the actual material, technical, software and streaming thing here with YouTube, my channel, Gabe Colors. It's figuring out all that stuff that I'm doing right now in beta mode, but also recapturing like my passion. I've been doing color stuff like kind of as a business. I mean, I don't know. You could look at it in a 20-year window, and you could also look at it in a 10-year window. We're incorporated as a 501. What am I saying? I'm like repeating something. I'm my mind can't look at the dude. Okay, it's leaving streaks. So this brand sucks. Anyway, I really just want like ammonia and newspaper and some gloves, but also like that is cool, man. Prizms are cool. The thing that I was astounded by with Prizms was really it's a weird concept. So if you can get a Prizm, and we'll do this, I'll link to it when we do it, whenever we do it. If you can, you put a Prizm in a window and you capture a single ray of light, and it will split it up into, a little rainbow. You've seen that. Now, what Isaac Newton was able to do in like 16 something was then take a second prism and put the second prism right in that line where, say, the blue came out, or isolated any of them. And what he thought, or what people would have thought would have happened, is that one single stream would have split out again. And what it was able to do by using two prisms is show the concept of distinctions, which ended up being wavelengths. Oh my God, I'm confusing myself now, because it's like the coolest thing ever. One of the first art pieces I did, insert art piece, was wave or material. So, all right, I'm getting way off track here. This is all in beta, and I forgot to show the two prisms. All right, so let me put some prisms over here. I'm going to take my ColorAid cards and get them to show. So the ColorAid cards are going right there. And what I'm going to do is cut out this G. That's an interesting spot. And I do have this surface underneath. It's literally made for this or wherever I use it last. It's like a piece of like, 1/8 inch thick wood. And yeah, we were working at a spot recently, Mama Dog Studios in Oakland, and somebody before us had cut like a pattern, and God, I want the ultimate sharp blade, dude. How awesome would that be? I'm gonna get rid of this. Dude, if I can get rid of that, I'm gonna be so excited. Like I said, fuck that, I need a sharper blade, dude. Yeah, it's really wild. All right, so I'm gonna cut. Yes! That's really satisfying. God. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I also did this one. I actually lost the one I made earlier, and I like it. Okay, I want to hear that music again. All right, so figure out music and like a sharp blade. When will they have lasers? I can just like go right in there with a laser, dude. Because that'd be really fun if this was like a laser instead of a razor, and it was just choo. Or I could just be more careful and fastidious. Would that be the right word? Oh my gosh, we're getting so close to cutting out. Hey, I'm gonna just tell you right now, therapy, like, that's awesome. I'm gonna trim some of this, but paint paint your letter. What's your name? Take that first letter of your name and paint it. Whatever it is, use 2 or 3 colors. You can't really screw up if you use like 2 colors, and yeah, cut it out as a shape. It's really fun. All right, now that I've got the G that we will all see, get a really great razor blade, and I'm going to cut that with some scissors later. But okay, we've got that cleaned. We've got some homework. And, oh, dude, we're removing this whole cutting board. We're done cutting. So, all right, let's get that stuff set up. All right, don't worry if you've been waiting this whole time to see the book, The Trick Eyes by Akiyoshi Kitaoka. Forgive my pronunciation. It's coming soon. We're not forgetting about you. But this is the cool part. All right, first, I've been cutting these ColorAid cards for a long time, and that's what's been done. That's one set of them. The other set's over here on the other side. And we're getting rid of the cutting board, basically. So, yeah, getting fun. Next time you see this, I will trim up the edges, whatever. But what I want to show you is, okay. I'm going to flatten these fools. So, over here, same thing. These are from the same source. So I'm taking a large card of ColorAid, and I'm cutting it in half, and I'm trying to keep the two halves distinct. So I have like the original back of, one set complete. I've already lost orange. Really cool, really great colors. With these colors, you can do all of the Joseph Albers Bauhaus color course, and much about that later. But what I've done, these two stacks both contain the same cut colors, and I have a huge other deck from which we'll be cutting lots more. But right now, I'm going to try to flatten. They keep curving. There's just a disposition that these have to curve themselves. So we're putting the weight of glass on them and just having fun with, let's just, it should be like that. Anyway, whatever. Flatten the cut. What was I doing before? So, okay, the things I've learned today, definitely save the material and give myself a little map back, but I'm going to try to be here every single day. And what I mean by that is literally just be on for 15 minutes minimum, set up the scene, explain one element of color or bring up one topic. Also, maybe have like a coffee Friday color discussion. And I'm interested in covering everything from, Pantone selections for your living room in, a summer scene, to optical illusions, op art. I promised you guys I was going to show you this book, and the reflection there is from my light, the light above. So I'm going to turn that a different direction here. So check it out. This is what he's done is really evolved examples of that reveal. I don't know. I can't explain, man, what he's done. I can explain parts of it. Here's what you should do. Look at this. And I should freeze the picture of it. But basically, I don't want reflections on it. Just rest your eyes on the middle. My chicken's ready. Rest your eyes on the middle, and as you relax, watch or be aware in your vision, in the outer areas of your vision, what happens with the outer areas. This black and white ring, if you look at the middle, it begins to appear to move. And I'd really just like to leave you with this. I'm gonna just scan through some of his like very extensive, really extensive after image and all other kinds of stuff. Like this stuff, I don't understand it. I understand a lot of the color stuff with the after image and simultaneous contrast, how color is relative and halation. But the motion stuff, man, it's really weird. So this is like the king of op art, in my opinion. So that's Akiyoshi. And hey, I'm expecting he'll be a guest on our broadcast here. So look forward to that. And send your feedback to gabecolors@gmail.com. Thanks so much. Yeah, we did it.